Hello, welcome back to the Fox's Den. I'm Roxanne, and this is one of my EDventures. So today tonight I have a functional Target haul. And what I mean by that is often I'll go into the Target teacher spot, you know, that hot spot where things are like $1, $2, $3, and just buy. And say, well, I can maybe use this here. But this time I was very thoughtful in what it was that I was purchasing, because most of my teaching is going to be done virtually or at home, like in a Google Meet, because we're only going to be going into school. Well, I have to go twice a week, but my students will only be going once a week. So anyway, things are a little different, and I don't want to just buy. I really don't need a lot of things. So what I bought, I will absolutely be using. I have a function for them already. So I'm going to start off with the purple caddy that you see here. I already have a lot of these. They used to be used for community supplies, but now, and you can wash these in the dishwasher, they're great. But now every child is going to have one in my classroom, because I just need them to have so many bells and whistles and gizmos and gadgets for when they do their reading and their highlighting, and that's a whole other video. But they have these on sale for $2, and I don't know about the rest of the nation, but right now by me they have a sale running until the 20-something. It started the 19th until the 20 whatever, I don't know. Target has extra percentage off on things, so go and shop. But anyway, these are great. They're $2, and you can fill all your stuff in them, and that's a whole other video I have. So I have one for every student. I also purchased these. I need one for every student. They're pretty durable, and they're just $1. And what's going to happen is everything that goes in here for in school is going in here for them to take home with them. So they have all these supplies. So I'm going to have a lot of, face-to-face teaching, a lot of real-time teaching, and I'll need the students to pull out their supplies just like as if I could reach across the table and touch the table that they're sitting in. They need all of these things. So I actually have to do double duty this year. And these are $1. They're all colors. Same with these, every color you can think of. Now, the other thing that I found, and this is a great buy, there are 10 in here for $1, so that's 10 cents a piece. They are reading trackers. Now, reading trackers, are to lay across the page, and you go down with it, and it helps with the students track from left to right, top to bottom, and keep their eye in place. Usually used with younger students, and I have 5th grade, but I want to use these in my guided reading toolkit, because I want the students to use it for finding evidence. And you got to make things fun. And you're going to be like tracking the evidence to help you when you are trying to support your answer, where it's found, what's said, and this is what you could use. These are cute. Let me show you up against here. I'm sure you know what these are, teachers. And they're only 10 cents. So I need 4 packs of these. So that's like $4. Not bad, right? Okay, next up is these All About Me's. Now there are 30 in the package, and these were also $1. There's a little story behind these. So first of all, you know about the All About Me's. You've seen them before. They come in all different shapes and sizes, but there's a couple different reasons why I love these and fell in love with them. One of the cool things about this is the durability of it. It's not a flimsy piece of paper. It's almost like cardstock. And the children can fill them out, and I can hang these up in the actual classroom. And as they go together, they look like a banner because of the way they're cut. And the children can present them, and we can get to know a little bit about them, and it's fun. But what I love about these is it's very doodle-ish. I don't know if you know anything about doodle notes or sketch notes. I have a video coming up about that, but I love to introduce this to my students. I feel like there's a shadow and it's dark in here. I'm sorry about that. But I love to introduce my students to this, the doodling, and this is a great way because it's already doodle-ish. They fill in and add to it, and they color. So it's like the bridge into the whole, graffiti is what we call it on my team, but the whole doodling of taking notes and the whole concept behind it. And then here's the real reason why I went out and got these. I have a Bitmoji classroom, and someone had pointed out that all these Bitmoji classrooms are gorgeous, but they're all about the teacher. We need to represent the students. So I was like, wait a minute. Okay, they're going to fill these out, and then I'm going to get to write this info down. I'll have it, screenshot it, whatever. And then in my Bitmoji classroom, when I have a VIP, normally I would have a beautiful caddy for them with all the souped up stuff in it, and they'd pick out their favorite seat because we have choice seating. But now that it's more virtual, I'm going to remember what these favorite things are, and I'm going to bring those icons and those pictures into a corner of the room that's a VIP room for them with their little picture, and they'll be the star. Also, even if you only do if you're doing like a Google Classroom and you're not doing a Bitmoji, you could still post up your VIP's info when they are the VIP of the day, the week, however you want to do it. So I thought, oh my goodness, 30 of these for $1, and there's so much I'm going to be using them for. So these are cool. These are great. And you could do it for the youngsters all the way up. Okay, now the next thing that I found that I bought are bookmarks. They have all kinds of bookmarks, and you're thinking, bookmarks? Whoopee. Yes, there's 30 for $1. These are the, I love the saying on it, shoot for the stars, and then there's like a galaxy on the back. And this one, I love this one. This one says, dive deep for the treasure you seek. I'm going to laminate these. They have all different kinds. I picked these two out because they spoke to me. But I'm laminating them, and I'm making it part of the package that I'm going to be making up for every child. Normally, when I first meet my students, we have a breakfast. And we can't do that this year. So I'm going to have a bag with all kinds of stuff in it, like this filled with everything they need to take home, a mask for them, 2 different bookmarks, a flat teacher. It's the only time I'll be flat. Okay, flat and cute is the flat teacher. Just all that's a whole other video. But back to these. There's 30 of these for $1. And I'm going to present them in such a way that they're going to want these. They're going to want to take them. I'm going to be excited about it because they're going to do a lot of reading. And a lot of this reading is going to be on their own without me physically in front of them. So I decided that, they'll be reading one book. This could be the bookmark for the one. They'll be reading something else. So this could be the bookmark for the other. And I want them to take good care of it because the reading is just going to be, it's always important, but it's going to be extra important. And I'm going to make it exciting the way I present it so they get excited, so they'll take ownership and a lot of responsibility. That's the thing. I won't be there physically to constantly monitor them, so I want to wow them with whatever I can find. So this is part of that plan. They're really cute, visually cute. So they're, what is it, 30 for $1. That's fantastic. And then I also had purchased some postcards that actually go home to parents, and you put them in the mail. And I think that's cool because everything's emailed. You want something you could touch because, touching is so off limits. And they were cute, and you could get them. I already showed them in another video, the one I had about building a community. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I have some ideas there for that. Okay, last but not least, these were $3. They're the most expensive thing that I purchased. I got 4. I think they come in different colors. I saw their red, and I think I may have seen blue. I'm not sure. And definitely white. I bought the white. And I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is another thing to wipe down. People can't touch. But here was my idea. I know that my students are going to be facing forward and 6 feet apart, but I still can do review games. We usually do a review as a game. And even though they're 6 feet apart, I could say you 6 over here are one team and you 5 over here another team, and they can be have their spokesperson, and the spokesperson can have that on their table. Now, normally what I would do is I would have them, the spokesperson, when they were ready, raise their hand, and whoever's hand was up first tried it out first. Well, now slapping this is easier to see the light lit. So this is going to be great for after all the pandemic craze. And it's also going to be great now because, one person will touch it and I'll wipe it down if I have to, or I don't even have to use them yet. But the other thing I want to use them for is when I am doing my Google Meets. When we transition I play music for the kids. So if I have a block of time and I'm going from one, like writing maybe into social studies, I'll play music. And if anybody has me muted or is distracted, I'll hit this, and when the light goes off, they'll see that it's time to transition. So they not only have an auditory transition, but a visual transition. So I bought 4 of these. I thought, okay, why not? These are fabulous. All right, so that is my functional haul. And I am sorry for like the band up. I feel like you can't see me, but that's okay. And thank you for tuning into the Fox's Den. Thank you for going on this adventure with me. I hope that you are excited about this school year. I know things are going to be different, but we can still be excited because we can just think outside of the box. And we saw that happening with when we were in lockdown here in New Jersey and or quarantining in home, stay at home. But I call it lockdown, I know. But I hope we start being creative like that and make it a really good experience for our kiddos. All right, you have a good one. Good night.